What a big day it's turned out to be here, I can tell you that. We have our first two containers on the ground now. Two 20-foot containers have been delivered to a friend of mine's transport yard where we're now going to begin the works. I've got two boiler makers that are on their way tomorrow to cut the spaces out for the doors on the side of it and start preparing these containers for the installation of everything. This is happening really quickly. But the thing is, we need to do a whole heap of fundraising so we can actually fit them out. So what I'm going to say is this: anybody that wants to come and make a $50 payment so we can get this going, make any sort of donation you want. If you go to our website at GaiaLightForce.com, you'll see a page for the Tesla Healing Chambers. We're also putting one up for our mobile communities as well. That's going to be the next project that'll be starting straight away. Turns out our friend has got some space that he's just going to allow us to occupy to build these things on. And the healing chambers are going to be built as soon as we've got the funds ready, and that's the first container that needs to get sorted out. I can run that with 8 chambers in it, and that's 8 people for 45 minutes every single hour, 24 hours a day. What we've got to do as well is we've got to send a 20-foot container with living quarters in it for 2 staff members, so this can happen around the clock. So there'll be 3 shifts a day pretty much, and we're going to need people to run them, people that can travel. So to our members, our foundation members that came in, that have run the protocols and know what's going on in the background, the invite goes out to you people first. To anybody else that are new members that come along, we invite you to take part in this as well and come and learn our proceeds, come and learn our procedures so you can do the work and we can make this a reality for a lot of people. So basically what we're going to be asking for is a $50 donation from each person that comes to utilise these chambers, and we're going to start taking bookings in advance. So when we get there, it's pretty well going to be booked out. So tell us what area you're from. Be patient with us as we go through this. We're asking for a pay it forward donation for these chambers to get out there. And as I said, it's now a reality because they're now on the ground. The work starts on them tomorrow. And I'm really, as I said, really proud to know that some good people are in the background that are going to be helping us with this. So the plumbers, the electricians, everybody that's come forward with their skill and their trades, thanks in advance. And also for those people, as I said, that are coming as well, thank you in advance. This is a really awesome thing to be involved in right at this time, right now. So for all new members that are signed up, this 3 days of darkness stuff, you're getting the full program. We're going to be starting the Zoom lives pretty soon as well. I'm just finalizing all of that. Make sure when you sign up, we get your mobile phone number, because without it, we can't add you to the Zoom live system that we've got here. Sorry to say, but it's just been one pretty full throttle nightmare and roller coaster ride trying to get this sorted out in the background. But we're nearly there, and that's it. So we need to get new members in so we can get this ball rolling. And I'm really, as I said, really humbly proud to know that this dream is coming true. The schematics, the blueprints that I've got for everything that is going to roll it out. As I said, as soon as the funding comes in, we'll be building the chambers. They're going to be done off molds as well that I'll be making out of silicon. And this whole thing is going to be in a state where we can actually mass produce them as soon as the first one's made. It's as simple as that. The more we need, the more we'll make. And they've got to be done. So what they are is their energy redistribution chambers. It literally rips all the negative energy out of you, regenerates it, and puts it back into all the negative spaces where the energy has been removed from. So this is really amazing technology. It's so simple. It's not funny as well. All these whiz-bang gadgets everybody's selling has been, as I said, the whole way along. The more technology that's involved in it, the more that it shows at the end of the day that it's really wrong. So, yeah, jump on board, come and be part of this, and welcome on board in advance, people. This is something that's really amazing. Through all the poisons and everything else that we've had stuffed into our bodies over the years, it's time to get it all out, get the detox of the system going and the full alignment with the real energies that you're supposed to be holding. So, as I said, for those that come and join Gaia Light Force, we're going to take you through the dark to light meditation. We're going to be doing group meditations with those. And we need some people to come in, learn those protocols and that process, so it can be done all around the clock. Now, because we're all coming in to do this as actually an energy exchange for it, I don't get paid. I keep putting everything that I am into this because it's basically, came from me, my dream, and I've got some responsibility to get it going. Thing is now is that I'm pretty well broke from it all, but it needs to keep going. So we need the memberships to help pay for everything here and get this thing rocking, because it is an amazing venture to be part of. And as I said, the healing centers are only the start. The mobile communities, the healing centers are going to pay and fund for the mobile communities. And when these communities get out there, it's about regenerating land. And yep, those technologies will run along the same principles. It's all about energy, and it's all about communities, building communities. So our goal is to go out there, regenerate the land, clear the waterways, regenerate the energies in those as well, bring in the abundance of beautiful organic food for the local neighbourhoods and communities to come and access. Come in, chip some weeds, make a small donation, off you go with your tucker. That's it. When it comes to planting season to regenerate what we need again, we'll all work together. And that's what this is about. Not only that, but to talk about aquaponics, permaculture, all the ways that things should be done with our gardens, and show you how to build vertical gardens with aeroponics in your backyards and do it in a natural way. Yeah, so it's amazing. And these workshops that we're going to be holding, once again, we're just going to ask for a donation. Everybody give as much as they can for what you think it's worth, and just come along. There's no set price on anything with this. It's all about an exchange of energy and teaching people how to work energies there and work communities, united communities that have a full understanding about energy, not just a light and fluffy love and light, let's ride our rainbow fluffy unicorns around in circles and slip down the rainbow of life telling everybody how good we are. This is about actually really doing the work. Yeah. So while we do all the disclosure stuff here at Q Alliance Australia, this is about Gaia Light Force. There's a peaceful spiritual side to all of this as well. Me being the head of Q Alliance Australia from 4 years ago, over 20 years as an active anti-corruption operative here in Australia and New Zealand as well, I've got 2 jobs I've got to do. Yeah, I've got to go out there and reverse all the fuckery from the Satanists all across the planet and the dark forces that rule over the top of everybody. Me, myself, I'll give you some background if you don't know. There's not only that, but I'm a remote viewer. I've worked in that capacity, in a professional capacity, for a long time as well, doing that anti-corruption work that I was talking about, and also to align, with what's going on in the world. I'm here to disclose everything, and we've got the Q Alliance page as well hidden. Well, it's not hidden; it's in your face. There you go, on our freedom of speech website called GaiaLightForce.com. So there's no point just sitting here eating the poison, everybody. It's time you get some love and light of Jesus in your heart, and we're there to activate that. We're there to get everything else, people, going for you, yeah? So normally I don't answer to comments on lives. There's none here anyway, no live chat, yeah. Yep, cool. So that's cool. So, yeah, I just wanted to say that. It's time the world really work together to disclose all of the fuckery that's going on in the background. And it's time the world work together to actually heal the world, not just talk about it, not tell everybody how good you are, because I don't even like doing that. All I'm here to say is I can do this, you can too. It's getting a bit full on. We need a hand with that side of things. I can't go out there and build these communities by myself. It takes a community to build a community. And we want all the passionate QAnons on the ball with this. We need to start preparing for the new world that's coming. We all know that it's coming. Why not call it in right now? Because it's actually already here. Do your work, disclose everything, yeah? Disclose as much as you possibly can. And then heal yourselves at the same time. And don't fool yourselves. Put the Bible down. It's got too much of man's rewritten words in it to mislead you, to make you fall at your knees and panic with everything that's coming out. If you hold the light in your hearts and have it activated and you're running at 10,000 hertz, well, then you will hold frequency in your voice that will captivate the audiences to hear you talking about what you're talking about. I'm a 10,000 hertz being, fully enlightened. Yeah? Well, not to the to the absolute greatness of that, what that capacity could be for me, but I'm still working towards it, same as everybody else. And I love our planet. I love my fellow countrymen, even though most of them right now are walking around talking shit, flexing tiny little muscles they don't really have, trying to beat a system, and they're actually feeding that system and keeping it alive, yeah? So good, people, wherever you are on this day, may the light and the walk of Christ expose his footprints in front of you for you to walk in those sacred footprints. May you uphold your light and hold your sword of righteousness high in the sky. May it be charged by our Creator himself. May you tonight dream the sweetest of dreams, and tomorrow may you wake and they all come true. So, good people, that's it for this live. Get on to GaiaLightForce.com, sign up over there. Please make a contribution to our Tesla healing chambers and the project that's going on with that. If you've got enough money, go and make a donation. When we get the page put up and it's like Tesla 369, you must put that in there if you make a donation to that cause. We need 70K that we don't have, and we're starting to fundraise it now. The containers are arrived. We need to get these things built. I've been sitting on these schematics for too long, and after I got removed off the internet by some scumbags who wanted these blueprints, they tried everything they could, and it was in a hidden file the coppers couldn't even find when they took my computers, and I had to dig it out. I thought I'd lost it. And you should have seen me jump for joy when I opened it up. I tell you what, my eyebrows, it's a wonder they'd made it back down here because they were over the back of my head. They actually raced my hairline back over to the back of my neck. I was shocked. I was blown away. I literally stood up and jumped for joy when I found it. So it's time to share it with the world. This isn't for me. It's not about me, like I said in the beginning. And this is exactly what I was talking about. Those handheld instruments of frequency that we built like a month and a half ago, that's nothing. I said we were going to start with that and go to the ultimate of frequency instruments. Now I'm just talking about it. So between now and then, we're going to run the workshops where everybody will make the clay handheld instruments of frequency, the ones that calm and soothe, the crying babies, the broken hearts after somebody's passed away. Yeah, these things. We're all about energy, and we're all about healing at Gaia Light Force, and we're also fucking all about disclosure. Where we go one, we go all. So come and get into it, whether you want to be part of all those projects and disclosure, or just part of the projects, or just part of our disclosure. Q Alliance Australia is now affiliated in with the healing service. So jump over there, pay for your membership, whatever you need, our members will help you with. We'll help you transgress out and detach from this 3D matrix and welcome you into the light and the information of tomorrow, of the fifth and the sixth densities. We're going into the golden era. Why not pull it in now and start living it? Why not start learning about how we're going to do everything? Why would you wait until later on when you can start your training now? That way you will be a leader later on, and you'll be able to teach other people. We're the way showers of that new life, people. One of many groups across the planet. And hopefully one day everybody will stop this shit and we can all unite together and really get some stuff going. So until then, we're going to remain egoless, we're going to remain humble, and we're going to perform miracles together. That's amazing to know. That is absolutely amazing to know, yeah. Yeah, it's just, wow. Wow, we're doing it. We're not going to do it, we're actually doing it. And that's the first part of manifestation, to be able to declare that we are now doing it. And it's happening as I speak. Oh, man, what an awesome day. Thanks again for your time, beautiful people. I was going to run it out to 17 minutes, but there's no need for that. because that 17 will keep going in the background all by itself. There's a storm coming, people, and if you don't believe me, just remember this. They thought Moses was crazy, and still until it started to rain. There's a storm brewing. Get your popcorn ready, get your water ready too, and get over to Gaia Light Force. It's water blessing time. You're going to learn how to do it, how to clear the energies out of your home with a super high frequency, and your hope, your faith, and your absolute knowledge on how to do these things. Where we go one, we go all. Stay kind to each other. Unless it's a reptilian, then rip it a new one. Bye.